This is Autofocus. Here's what we've got lined up for you in this edition of your go-to e-magazine on cars and the auto industry.
Starting off with reviews of two vehicle models presently in the local market, an MPV from VinFast, the Limo Green, and a subcompact crossover SUV from MG, the ZS Hybrid. On Autopedia, we'll talk about checking an engine light. And together with the latest news and developments in the local auto industry, we shall have the highlights of Denza PH brand launch and dealership opening as our special feature.
In the next hour, we'll dive into the world of automobiles. This is Autofocus, and we'll be right back after this short break.
Bagong araw, bagong tama raw. Panalo ka sa forma, pangmalakasan pa ang karga. Makabagong sasakyan para sa bagong henerasyon. Tuloy-tuloy ang asenso, tuloy-tuloy ang maasahang serbisyo. Ano man ang trip mo, iba't iba man ang pangarap, sagot ka ng Toyota. Next generation Toyota Tamaraw. Abante, posible!
The all-new Mitsubishi Destinator, destined for more.
Welcome to another episode of Autofocus, your go-to show for everything cars. We're kicking things off with a review of one of the latest models from VinFast. When we talk about electric vehicles, the conversation usually revolves around blistering 0 to 60 times, autonomous driving features, or ultra-luxurious cabins. But what if you're a business owner, a fleet manager, or a ride-hailing operator looking at the bottom line? This car review checks out the newly launched VinFast Limo Green, a 7-seater electric MPV that its maker aims at this market for vehicles.
The latest offering from VinFast, the Limo Green, has arrived, and it's not a usual MPV. VinFast touts the Limo Green as a purpose-built tool engineered to dominate the commercial and ride-hailing sectors. It isn't trying to be a luxury lounge. It's a dedicated 7-seater MPV built for the relentless grind of city service, focusing entirely on the metrics that matter most of its main target, fleet operators. The most significant part of the Limo Green story is its battery subscription model. By separating the most expensive component of an electric vehicle from the purchase price, VinFast significantly lowers the initial investment, taking the upfront cost out of the equation. This approach essentially shifts the risk of battery degradation from the owner to the manufacturer. If the battery health drops below 70%, VinFast provides an automatic replacement. When you combine this future-ready, low-risk fleet investment with a 7-year vehicle warranty and a 10-year battery warranty, the typical anxiety regarding long-term EV depreciation should disappear. Underneath its utilitarian exterior, the Limo Green packs a punch that belies its limousine moniker. The Limo Green's single electric motor produces 201 horsepower or 150 kilowatts and 280 Nm of torque. This provides the immediate smooth low-end pull necessary for a fully loaded vehicle navigating stop-and-go traffic, delivering a superior comfort and ride quality compared to traditional entry-level internal combustion models. VinFast says a 60.13 kilowatt-hour usable battery capacity translates to a highly practical 40 to 50 kilometer range under the NEDC cycle. For a driver on an 8-hour shift, this should be more than adequate for a full day of airport transfers or urban deliveries. When the juice does run low, the standard CCS2 charge port allows the Limo Green to go from a 10% to 70% charge in just 30 minutes, ensuring a minimal downtime between shifts. A 3.5 kilowatt portable charger is also included for overnight top-ups. Size is where the Limo Green proves its worth as a people mover. With a 2,840mm wheelbase and an overall dimension of 4,740mm in length, 1,872mm in width, and 1,723mm in height, it offers a footprint and cabin space comparable to the most popular mid-sized MPVs on the road today. It maintains a respectable 170mm ground clearance and a tight 5.65-meter turning radius via its electric power-assisted steering, allowing it to easily navigate narrow city streets or uneven thoroughfares with a 550-kilogram payload. The exterior hardware is built for low-cost longevity, featuring auto on-off headlamps with a follow-me-home function, power-adjustable side mirrors with LED turning signals, 18-inch steel rims with hubcaps wrapped in 235/55 R18 tires, and ventilated front discs paired with solid rear discs. Inside, the flexibility is impressive. While trunk capacity is a modest 126 liters with a third row up, folding the third row opens it up to 607 liters. Fold both the second and third rows down and you get a massive 1,245 liters of cargo space. The cabin is designed for durability and ease of use rather than opulence. Drivers interact with a 10-inch infotainment screen that supports Bluetooth and Wi-Fi connectivity, while passengers benefit from a 4-speaker audio setup and a total of 4 USB ports, 2 Type-A and 2 Type-C, alongside 2 12-volt charging ports. Safety and convenience are handled by a rear-view camera with guidelines, rear parking assist, and an electric parking brake with an auto hold feature. Ultimately, the VinFast Limo Green is a no-nonsense workhorse. It prioritizes predictable monthly operating costs and minimal downtime, requiring preventive maintenance only once a year or every 15,000 kilometers. While private buyers might find the eco and normal driving modes and simple interior a bit basic, fleet buyers should see a highly calculated investment that offers up to 70% in preventive maintenance savings over traditional ICE engines. It is quite simply one of the most logical choices for anyone looking to electrify a commercial fleet today. This should be just as true for those looking for a low-cost and reliable family vehicle.
The Limo Green may not win any beauty contests or drag races, but in the world of logistics and passenger transport, victory comes from maximizing profit margins. Stay with us. We've got the latest auto industry updates right after this break. Welcome back to Autofocus. Here's what's making headlines in the auto industry.
Nissan Philippines has expanded its footprint in the south with the grand opening of Nissan Calamba. Operated by Synergy Auto Ventures Corporation, or SVC, the facility marks the group's 5th full dealership and its first venture into the province of Laguna.
So for SVC Group, Nissan Calamba is the 5th full dealership and it is our first in the province of Laguna. And as such, it allows us to further expand our reach and penetrate more markets for the Nissan brand. With Calamba, with the healthy mix of residential areas, commercial hubs, and industrial zones, we feel that it's a very good match for Nissan's diverse lineup of vehicles.
Located in Barangay Makiling, the new 3S facility is designed to display up to 8 vehicles and will soon expand to house 18 full-service bays. Nissan executives praised the milestone, highlighting a strong partnership with SVC that has been driven by excellent sales and customer service since 2023.
Partnership with SBC started in 2023. Since then, SBC has been performing very great sales performance, also the customer service. And we are so much confident SBC can further strengthen Nissan brand in Philippines and serve more customers in Philippines.
The Nissan Calamba showroom is now open 7 days a week, with after-sales servicing available from Monday to Saturday. The first leg of the Toyota Gazoo Racing Philippine Cup has officially wrapped up at River Park, Cavite. The weekend event successfully transformed the federal land development into a custom high-adrenaline racetrack, attracting a massive crowd that included many would-be buyers as well as car enthusiasts curious about the latest new energy vehicles.
This is the first time we're holding it in River Park, so we customized this track just for this race, and it's also the launch of our Tamaraw OMR.
The grid featured a total of 33 drivers battling it out, with 16 piloting the newly launched Tamaraw OMR and 17 driving the Vios OMR. On the track, the spotlight shifted to Toyota's electrified lineup, offering the public an exclusive sneak peek at 2 major upcoming releases.
So the sneak peek for this leg, we have the all-new RAV4. We also have the all-new Urban Cruiser. The RAV4 is hybrid, so in this all-new platform, we also have the Urban Cruiser, which is battery electric vehicle.
Beyond the main races, attendees enjoyed interactive GR displays, drift exhibitions, and car club track tours. For those who missed the action, the Philippine Cup will return for its second leg at the Clark International Speedway this July, followed by rounds in Batangas and a finale back in Clark.
That's a quick look at the latest in the automotive world. We're taking a short break, but stick around. We've got more features coming up.
Hello, I'm Johan Tiu from Sonax Philippines. We are at LG2 E. Rodriguez, and we will be showcasing our new DIY line, what we call the Extreme Ceramic Series from Sonax. So first we have the Ceramic Active Shampoo. It's a car shampoo with ceramic coating properties. So to apply this, you need to put 50 ml to 10 liters. That's the ratio. So just put a few here. Put it in a bucket of water and agitate it a bit. After which, you can wipe it on the car. So after applying the shampoo, you wash it off with water. And after, you just wipe it down. Okay? So that's basically how you apply the Ceramic Active Shampoo. This part where we put the shampoo, there's already a thin layer of ceramic coating, because that's the purpose of the Extreme Ceramic line. So we'll just test it. So you can see there's already a few water-beating hydrophobic effect. Just wash off the shampoo with water. You can just wipe it dry. So that's how easy it is to apply the Ceramic Active Shampoo. So if you want instant ceramic coating on your car with washing, you can just get the active shampoo and you'll instantly have a thin ceramic sealing on the paint. So that's how easy it is to apply the Extreme Ceramic Series from Sonax. For more information, you can visit our FB page, which is Sonax PH Official, our IG page, which is also Sonax PH Official, and TikTok page, which is also Sonax PH Official. So it's very easy to find us. Thank you.
The all-new Mitsubishi Destinator, destined for more.
Welcome back to your go-to e-magazine for everything automotive. In this segment, we're putting two of the latest rides head-to-head to see how they stack up.
More and more vehicles with hybrid powertrains are being introduced into the market, many of them offered at more affordable prices. And the competition is not only about prices but also about comfort and convenience features, advanced tech for safety and performance, as well as ride quality. This is very true in the crossover SUV segment. Two of the newest entries in this segment are the C-Line 5 DMI from BYD with an introductory price that starts at 1.198 million pesos. And the ZS Hybrid Plus from MG, priced at 1,248,888 pesos. BYD categorizes the C-Line 5 DMI, which is 4,738mm long, 1,860mm wide, and 1,710mm tall, as a compact SUV crossover. The C-Line 5 also has a 2,712mm long wheelbase and 156mm of ground clearance. MG categorizes the newly launched ZS Hybrid Plus at 4,430mm long, 1,818mm wide, and 1,635mm tall as a subcompact SUV. It has a 2,610mm long wheelbase and a ground clearance of 140mm. The C-Line 5 comes with LED auto on-off headlamps with manual height adjustment, daytime running lights, side turn lamps integrated into side mirrors, LED tail lamps, rear fog lamps, high mount brake lamp, rear windshield defogger, roof rails, and 18-inch alloy wheels wrapped in 225/60 R18 tires. The top-of-the-line MG ZS exterior features a roof rails and spoiler. It comes with projector LED headlamps with intelligent headlight control, auto high-low beam, auto on-off, and follow me home functions, and heated side door mirrors that power adjust and fold and come with side turn signals. The rear features a high-mount brake light and LED taillights. Other exterior highlights include rain-sensing front wipers, glass-printed antenna, rear windshield defogger, and 18-inch alloy wheels wrapped in 215/50 R18 tires. The well-appointed C-Line 5 cabin features leather upholstery for the seats, interior trim and finish, as well as soft touch panels. The driver's seat manually adjusts 6 ways, and the front passenger seat adjusts 4 ways. The second row seat splits and folds 60/40. The instrument cluster is displayed on an 8.8-inch LCD screen. The steering wheel tilts and telescopes and features buttons and switches for cruise control, multimedia playback, voice, and screen orientation. The dual-zone auto climate control system comes with rear vents and a PM 2.5 filter. The MG ZS Hybrid Plus comes with leather PVC seats, heated for driver and front passenger. The driver also enjoys 6-way electric seat adjustment including lumbar support. The front passenger gets 4-way manual adjustment. The rear seats split and fold 60/40. There's a center armrest with storage. The leather-wrapped steering wheel tilts and telescopes and comes with controls for infotainment and other functions. The instrument cluster is displayed on a 7-inch TFT screen. The C-Line 5 infotainment system comes with a 10.1-inch rotating touchscreen, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, USB and Bluetooth for hands-free calling and audio streaming, voice assistant, 6 speakers, 4G connectivity, and BYD cloud service. The MG ZS Hybrid Plus infotainment system features a 12.3-inch touchscreen, Bluetooth, Android Auto, and Apple CarPlay, and 6 speakers. The C-Line 5 powertrain features BYD Super DMI technology, comprising a permanent magnet synchronous motor generating 197 PS and 300 Nm of torque, and a 1.5-liter high-efficiency generator. This allows the C-Line 5 to accelerate from 0 to 100 km per hour in 8.3 seconds. Driving range in full EV mode is 71 km. Top speed is 170 km per hour. Fuel capacity is 52 liters. The C-Line 5 suspension features a front McPherson strut and rear multi-link setup, all-wheel disc brakes, ventilated in front and solid at the rear. The top-of-the-line MG ZS is powered by a hybrid powertrain featuring a 1.5-liter four-cylinder engine, a 100-kilowatt electric motor, and 1.83 kilowatt-hour battery pack mated to a 3-speed hybrid transmission. This powertrain delivers 197 PS and 250 Nm of torque at 4,500 RPM. It comes to 3 driving modes: Sport, Normal, and Eco. Fuel tank capacity is 41 liter. The MG ZS suspension uses a front McPherson strut and rear torsion beam combo. It also comes with all-wheel disc brakes as well as an electronic parking brake with auto brake hold. The BYD C-Line 5 comes equipped with a host of passive and active safety features. Active safety systems include traction control, electronic stability control, anti-lock braking system, electronic brake force distribution, hill hold control, hill descent control, anti-rollover control system, and vehicle dynamic control. Other standard safety features include driver and front passenger airbags, side and curtain airbags, 3-point ELR seat belts for front and rear occupants with reminders for those in front, and ISOFIX child seat anchors. For added security, the C-Line 5 is equipped with a tire pressure monitoring system and electronic anti-theft system. The all-new MG ZS Hybrid Plus arrives with MG Pilot, a suite of advanced driver assistance and safety systems that includes adaptive cruise control, active emergency braking with pedestrian and bicycle detection, traffic jam assist, triune blind spot information system integrated with lane change assist, rear cross traffic alert, lane departure warning, lane keeping assist system, emergency lane keeping, forward collision warning, and intelligent speed assist system. Also installed are hill start assist, hill descent control, hill hold control, active rollover protection, auto unlock upon collision, electronic stability program, anti-lock braking system, electronic brake force distribution, cornering brake control, traction control system, vehicle dynamic control, hazard warning system, brake disc wiping, and tire pressure monitoring system.
Bagong araw, bagong tama raw. Panalo ka sa forma, pangmalakasan pa ang karga. Makabagong sasakyan para sa bagong henerasyon. Tuloy-tuloy ang asenso. Tuloy-tuloy ang maasahang serbisyo. Ano man ang trip mo, iba't iba man ang pangarap, sagot ka ng Toyota. Next generation Toyota Tama raw. Abante, posible!
Are you into grassroots racing, slaloms, autocross, time attacks, and circuit racing? Do you like to keep your daily ride in tip-top condition? Do you want to improve the performance and ride of your vehicle? Then head over to Fixed Stop Auto Service along 91 Congressional Avenue, Project 8 in Quezon City. Fixed Stop Auto Service can level up the performance and ride of your daily ride or weekend racer of all brands, models, and makes, from Japanese, American, European, and all other global manufacturers. Fixed Stop Auto Service offers preventive maintenance services, as well as upgrades of brakes, suspension, and other mechanical works. Fixed Stop also caters to all your needs for performance tires and accessories to make your dream vehicle stand out on the road or for just your enjoyment. For appointments, call 0917-803-8283 or message us on our Facebook page, www.facebook.com/fixedstopautoservice.
You're still with Autofocus, your go-to source for the latest car news and features. Coming up next is our special feature. Don't miss it. Denza makes its official entry into the Philippine luxury new energy vehicle segment, launching its flagship D9 DMI alongside a strategic dealership network rollout.
the standard of premium tribal by introducing the all-new Denza V-Line.
相信通过我们的努力，菲律宾的明天一定会更加科技，菲律宾的明天一定会更加绿色。谢谢你们。
As BYD's premium brand, Denza brings together advanced EV technology, refined craftsmanship, forward-looking design. These qualities set a new benchmark for premium new energy vehicles and reflect the future direction that this industry is taking. And as AC Mobility Premium Dealerships, we are honored to have been appointed as one of only 3 dealer groups in the Philippines to carry Denza, and entrusted by BYD to deliver this elevated brand experience to Filipino consumers.
This is the first Denza dealership to have been inaugurated today, and state-of-the-art facility sits in more than 5,500 square meter of lot area with over 6,300 square meters of floor space, compliant with the international standards for a Denza dealership facility. Alabang area has always been an important market for AC mobility. And in fact, Denza by itself is the penultimate to the vehicle portfolio of AC Mobility. This is the first time wherein AC Mobility will actually be handling a premium brand. We have different models from mainstream, volume, to niche, to commercial vehicles, but this is our first foray into the premium segment.
This partnership with BYD strengthens our ability to deliver a premium EV experience that meets global standards. For Denza Alabang, and this specific site is special to us because it's the home of the Ayala Group. It's been the home of the Ayala Group for such a long time. Through Denza Alabang, we are providing customers with direct access to the brand's technology, backed by an excellent team in Denza Alabang and established after-sales systems. We believe, and we've been saying this again and again, that the future of mobility is electric. There is no other way to go. And it must deliver innovation with confidence, performance with responsibility, and progress that is sustainable in the long term.
腾势作为比亚迪精心打造的高端品牌，它不仅是新能源汽车技术的集大成者，更是对豪华与智能出行的新的诠释。我们深知，腾势所代表的不仅仅是卓越产品，更是一种对品质生活的追求，对绿色出行的承诺，以及对未来科技的无限畅想。
马康尼登扎品牌的落户，一定会为这里的消费者。 为这里的企业，为这里城市的发展，一定会带来巨大的贡献。
With a premium product and a growing nationwide network in place, Denza is positioning itself as a serious contender in the local luxury EV market. Hi Rex, thank you for joining us today.
Hi Wee.
Hi.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, of course. Can you just, bigyan natin ng idea yung mga consumers who wants to buy a Honda on actually how the hybrid system of Honda works. Can you just give us a little, background about it?
All right. Well, basically the hybrid of Honda is called the eHEV. It's actually a very unique hybrid system which was developed by Honda. As you know, Honda traditionally never really tries to copy technology. We try to develop our own technology and bring the same benefit, if not better, to the market. So the hybrid of Honda works with 2 motors, which is basically a basic component of a hybrid, right? So you have your engine and then your electric motor. But what makes it different is the incorporation of the technology into being able to drive each motor or engine to perform where it's best at. So in this case, for example, at low speeds, the electric motor is the best one to use because that's where it's most efficient. You don't use any gas at all. However, when you're on the highways, the electric motor drains quite a lot of power from your battery. And so the best choice there to use would be the engine because the engine, also at high speeds, is where it's most efficient at. So that basically allows for the Honda EHEV hybrid to be quite unique compared to the other hybrids in the market.
Just for the viewer's idea, we don't need to charge the CR-V, right? Or any of the EHEVs from Honda.
Right, it's a self-charging hybrid. So it's a full hybrid system and the engine actually charges the battery. And then also you have regenerative braking which helps charge the battery as well.
So what you're trying to say is the engine is trying to be or is actually being the charger for the battery.
Right, in a way, yes. It is part of the charging system for the battery, but it's also an additional propulsion option for the car.
So for those who are wondering, how long is the warranty of all of Honda's EHEV models?
Yeah, okay, so there are two warranties actually. The first is for the car, so it's your standard 3-year warranty. And then for your EHEV system, particularly the battery, it's an 8-year warranty.
Fuel efficiency. Kamusta per model ang efficiency ng Honda?
Okay. So first off, we have the HR-V RS EHEV. This runs at 23.8 kilometers per liter. This has a 1.5 liter engine. While the CR-V and the Civic, on the other hand, runs at 29.4 kilometers per liter. Now, you might say that, oh, why is the HR-V, consuming more fuel than the HR-V and CR-V when it's smaller? It's basically designed to be the most efficient using a 1.5 liter. So actually, the difference between a 23.8 and a 29.4 kilometer per liter reading is very minimal. It's actually, or less than a liter per kilometer. But in the case of the CR-V and the Civic, being that they also have 2-liter engines, they have more capability to provide the power that you need at a smaller push, if you allow me to say that. So in that sense, you are able to actually run at 29.4 based on our UNR 101 tests.
Rex, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you very much.
And why don't you invite our viewers to visit your dealerships around the country? The camera's yours.
Yeah, okay. So we'd like to invite everyone to visit any of the 39 dealerships nationwide. And you can actually avail of special EHEV financing rates, special down payment, and special low monthlies, as well as because of BPI's partnership with us. They also offer extended loan terms. Now, if you want to learn more, you can visit our website at hondafil.com. Thank you.
Bagong araw, bagong tama raw. Panalo ka sa forma, pangmalakasan pa ang karga. Makabagong sasakyan para sa bagong henerasyon. Tuloy-tuloy ang asenso. Tuloy-tuloy ang maasahang serbisyo. Ano man ang trip mo, iba't iba man ang pangarap, sagot ka ng Toyota. Next generation Toyota Tamaraw. Abante, posible!
The all-new Mitsubishi Destinator, destined for more.
Welcome back. We've got another exciting car to show you. Here's our second car review for this week. This car review checks out the latest entry in the hot market for subcompact crossovers with hybrid powertrains. The MG ZS 1.5 Hybrid Plus.
The MG ZS 1.5 Hybrid Plus is a 5-door, 5-seater subcompact crossover that aims to combine practicality, style, and efficiency. This segment has become increasingly competitive, with more buyers turning towards hybrids and new energy vehicles. The MG ZS Hybrid Plus enters with strong credentials that cater to young families, couples, and urban professionals. Design-wise, it's a looker. The Hybrid Plus trim features sharp LED headlamps, 18-inch two-tone alloy wheels, power folding heated mirrors, a bold grille with chrome accents, and a sporty side profile. Under the hood is a hybrid powertrain pairing a 1.5-liter four-cylinder engine with an electric motor connected to a 3-speed hybrid automatic. This setup delivers 194 horsepower and 215 Nm of torque at 4,500 RPM, ideal for city commutes and light highway runs. Inside, it comes well equipped with leather seats, push-button start, keyless entry, automatic climate control, and power-adjustable seats. A 12.3-inch infotainment touchscreen supports Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, paired with a 7.5-inch digital instrument cluster. Safety is an essential consideration for any vehicle. The MG ZS comes loaded with multiple airbags, an anti-lock brake system, electronic brake force distribution, lane departure warning, and blind spot detection, among other features. Plus, it has hill start assist and tire pressure monitoring. Key features that elevate the driving experience include 3 driving modes: Sport, Normal, and Eco. This lets you customize your drive based on your mood or environment, which is fantastic for city or highway driving. The hybrid system works efficiently, especially in urban settings where acceleration is aided by the electric motor. On the road, the MG ZS Hybrid Plus provides a well-balanced ride, offering both comfort and sportiness. The vehicle handles remarkably well, with good stability and traction, while the electric motor delivers ample torque at lower speeds for an engaging driving experience. Advanced driver assist features such as traffic jam assist, autonomous emergency braking, and lane keep assist further enhance safety and convenience. Cabin space is generous, offering good legroom and headroom front and rear, with decent cargo capacity for everyday needs and weekend trips. Overall, the MG ZS 1.5 Hybrid Plus is not just a pretty face. It's a solid contender in the subcompact hybrid crossover, offering a remarkable blend of performance, fuel efficiency, and practicality.
Now firmly in the market, the MG ZS 1.5 Hybrid Plus stands out as a strong contender in the subcompact hybrid crossover segment, offering a balanced mix of performance, efficiency, and everyday practicality. Know more about your car and how to take care of it here on Autopedia.
Hi, this is Sydney, and today we're going to talk about the dreaded check engine light. What it is, what it means, and why you should not freak out. So you're driving normally, minding your own business, and then suddenly, BAM! The yellow light of death comes out, the dreaded check engine light. You start freaking out, don't know what to do. You start the car, you stop the car, you turn it on, and it's still there. Oh no, it's the end of the world, something's wrong with my car, my engine is busted. Relax, it's none of those things. Quite simply put, a check engine light simply means that one of the various sensors in the engine senses that something is wrong or is reading wrong. Almost all the sensors in the car measure voltage, is in electricity. It reads anywhere from 0 to 5 volts, and if that sensor is calibrated to read, say, only from 1.5 to 4 volts, then for some unknown reason it becomes 4.1 volts, then the check engine light will come out. That's all it means. One of the sensors reads something wrong. Now, whether it reads something wrong because of a glitch or temporary condition, or because the sensor is failing, that you will have to find out. And no, you cannot find it out by going on Facebook. You cannot find out going on the internet asking, may check engine ako, ano yung problema? You ask 10 different people, you will get 100 different answers, and none of them will be correct. Especially the people say, oh, nagkaroon na ako niyan, ito yung problema niyan. No, they are wrong. Do not believe them. Because there are 999 possibilities why that light comes out. The only way for you to find out what that means is if you either, one, have a scanner like this, Or you bring it to the casa or the dealership and you have a bigger scanner like this. So now we'll show you what happens when you actually do bring your car in for scanning. First, we'll take the regular shop grade scanner that we have here. This reads pretty fast. All scanners will actually have this port. It's a trapezoidal port. It's called an OBD port or onboard diagnostic port. Every car has this port and it's always located somewhere here. It's standard that all car manufacturers agree to. So this will work for any car. This will tell you what the check engine means. There's always an error code that starts with the letter P followed by 3 numbers. You can actually type that into Google and then it will pretty much tell you what it means. So for this Honda City, we actually have a check engine and we're gonna plug this in right now. So we have it plugged in. It's actually here on the corner. We turn the engine on, not start. And we wait for it to fire up because it was now gonna talk to the engine ECU and pull out the error code and see what it means. This is what we mean by the error code. It starts with the letter P followed by 3 numbers. On our particular scanner, it actually tells you what component is the problem. So this one here is mass or volume airflow circuit low. It might be an intermittent lean condition, it might be an intermittent voltage condition, or it might be that your mass airflow sensor is over 10 years old and it's dead and it's dying. At least it narrows it down to any of the 999 possibilities because it could either be mass airflow sensor, misfire, crank sensor, ABS, oxygen sensor 1, oxygen sensor 2, fuel tank evaporation sensor. The list goes on and on and on. So without this, you won't be able to say for certainty what is wrong with the engine, or actually what sensor and what component is wrong with the engine without this. The first thing that shops will do is, oh, that's it? Okay, we just hit erase. So we performed the scan test again. As you can see, the message says no powertrain trouble codes. There's no more. 9 out of 10 times, this will work and check engine is gone. So we unplug the scanner and then that's it. You can go on your merry way. But the bigger question is, will that check engine light return? Possibly yes. Like I said, it's caused by one of the sensors not reading correctly. So why it didn't read correctly, we can only speculate, but the 2 most common reasons are, 1, external factors, something just goes wrong. Electronics do that sometimes. Or it might be a symptom of that particular sensor is on its way to being dead. So it reads wrong now, it reads fine. In the future, it might read wrong again. If it gets too severe, and if you do the erase procedure and it does not erase, that means that the sensor is busted and it's time for replacement. Now, what causes check engine lights? Oftentimes you'll read on the internet and the groups, masama langis mo. No, that doesn't work. Masama yung gasolina mo. Possibly, yes. Because there is such an engine code called cylinder misfire detected. That is caused by bad batch of gas. Whether your 98 octane is not really 98 or may tubig sa gasolina, you don't know. Can it be caused by faulty spark plugs? Yes, it can also. Can it be caused by me not using the car for 3 years? Possible, because that particular sensor could be busted and rusted. Particularly, let's say, crankshaft position sensors. These things have a magnet inside them. And the engine gets hot, it gets cold, gets hot, gets cold. The magnet eventually becomes less magnetic. That will also cause a check engine. So like I said, you cannot find out for certain without one of these things. Now, actually, if you go to Lazada, you just type OBD scanner, you will find a lot for 400 bucks, 700 bucks, 900 bucks. You can actually just buy one of those and it will work on your car, just for you to be able to narrow it down. And if you do bring your car to the shop, make sure that once you scan it, you take a picture of this, show it to the shop, so they won't be punching in the dark and asking a lot of questions and basically guessing why. That will be a big help. And if the check engine light doesn't go away, and then if there's something wrong, you really need one of these things. Professional level vehicle diagnostic scanner. This you cannot buy in Lazada anymore. There you have it. Why you should not freak out if your car suddenly has a check engine light. It's not the end of the world. So hopefully now you understand a little bit more better on why it happens and how to get rid of it.
That's our feature in Autopedia this week. Taking care of your ride has been made easier. That's all for this edition of Autofocus, your go-to automotive e-magazine. We hope you have found it informative, engaging, and fun. We sure enjoyed bringing it to you. Don't forget to follow us on social media for more updates and features. In honor of my dad, Butch Gamboa, this has been your host, Wee Gamboa. Please stay safe and stay healthy.